Why are you so afraid of change? Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that we are very afraid of change and how we outsource our power when we want to change? So, by outsourcing here, what I mean is you wait until the next video you watch in YouTube, you wait for next book to complete, you wait for some other people to come and coach you, you wait for some external situation, or as if like you wait for some outer source to come for you and then to help you, and that will somehow magically change your life, right? Because I have felt this, and as I have thought about it deeply, what I have found for myself in my experience is that we outsource our power when we want to change, simply because we are so afraid of change. We are so scared, like we feel very scary, right? Because we don't know how we might be if we change. Yes, and the future which we want to go is unknown, and unknown is scary. That's why we fear change, and we love being in a familiar situation. Our nervous system love being in a familiar, being like feeling the familiar emotions. If you have the continuous habit of feeling negative emotion, not even negative emotion, but simply the emotion which we don't feel like feeling, for example fear, anger, jealousy, all of these feelings, if our nervous system is addicted to that feeling, then it might, maybe consciously, we might think that we want to change. Yes, we want to change, I want to change, and we may be consciously putting in the effort to change as well. But deep in our subconscious mind, what we think is, what we feel is that if we feel some other emotion, then that is a new emotion, and we fear the unknown, feeling any other fear apart from what we have felt from the very early of our life, from the very beginning of our life. If we don't feel that, then that's a very scary place to be, and our nervous system loves familiarity rather than feeling a good feelings. So so yeah, of course change is very scary, but if we'll do the internal work, if we and the very first place to see here is, why are we even doing the internal work? Are we changing, are we wanting to change from the place of fear or from the place of love for ourselves? Are we thinking that if I won't do this, then maybe I won't even like myself? Or are we choosing thought which is loving ourselves? For example, are we choosing to feel, are we choosing to think that I want to change because I deserve to feel good, I want to change because I love myself, and honestly it's because I really want to be there for myself. And so when we become aware of all of these thoughts, all of these belief systems, all of these modes of us running in the autopilot mode, then we will be able to change out of love rather than the fear. So yeah, that's my message for today. To change oneself, if you want to change, if you really want to change, then first ask yourself, why do I even want to change? If you think that you cannot stay with yourself any longer, you cannot bear any of the negative habits which you have, then are you wanting to change, and are you changing yourself in a negative way or in a positive way? Like whether you are coming from the place of love or whether you are coming from the place of fear. So yeah, that's my message today. If you really want to change, become aware of yourself, whether that wanting to change is coming from the place of fear or from the place of love. And if it's coming from the place of fear, then of course you can change your orientation to wanting to change for from love. Like, you can talk to yourself nicely, you can talk to yourself properly, lovingly, and then maybe it will help you to change even faster. Anything which we do from love is like, we all want love. That's all we want. We don't want any of the success, we don't want any of the um, like, money, big cars, all of these things. We think that we'll, after we get those things, we'll be happy. But no, we are chasing after those emotions, right? So how about you change the emotion first, and whatever you want will come into your life. So yeah, that's my lesson for today. Make sure whenever you are wanting to change, ask yourself whether you are changing from the place of fear or through the place of love. And correct yourself if you are changing from the place of fear. Even love your fear, you know you can even love your fear. Allow your fear to be there. Excuse me. Allow your fear to be there. Allow it to make a contact, because you have been running through that fear since you don't know how many lifetime, right? So yeah, allow it to be there. It just wants to speak, it just wants to speak its heart out. And that's what I have been practicing currently, and I simply wanted to share that message with you all. So yeah, that's it. It's already late, it's around maybe 10:15 or so. I was way too busy today, I slept for so long, and here I am showing off for myself. Yeah. uh, Hope that was helpful. It was really very lovely to talk with you all, and let's go on a journey together. Also, if you really liked my content, then you can like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please share what resonated with you the most. As always, sending you so much love, and bye bye. Take care.